I am referring to the financial year 18-19. Financial year 18-19, the last date for income tax returns for the financial year 18-19 will be now extended to 30th June 2020, 30 June. For delayed payments made till 30th June, interest rate reduced from 12 to 9%, and this is strictly referring to the financial year 18-19 only. The last date for income tax return for the financial year 18-19 is extended to 30th June 2020, and for the delayed payments, interest rate has been reduced from 12 to 9%. I repeat, it's year 18-19, financial year 18-19. No extension but on delayed deposit of TDS. I've gone to the next point. No extension but on the delayed deposit of TDS, only reduced interest of 9% will be charged on the delayed deposit till June 30th, 2020. The current prevailing interest rate is 18% for the delayed deposit on TDS, and that's been now reduced to 9%, and the delayed deposits are already anyway extended to 30th, but the interest will be 9% only and not 18%. Various other dates for notice, filing, etc., I'll get into it, have all been extended to 30th June. I'll get into the details in a minute. Next point, Aadhaar PAN linking date to be extended to 30th June 2020. You would remember Aadhaar PAN linking date, the last date was 31st March. Now that has been extended to June 30th, 30 June 2020. Third, Vivad Se Vishwas scheme. Vivad Se Vishwas scheme has also been extended to 30th June 2020, and from now to 30th June 2020 there is no 10% additional charge at all. Earlier, just for being clear, up to 31st March you had no additional charge. Post 31st March, from 1st April till June end, we said you pay additional 10%. Now we are saying everything is extended to 30th June, no additional 10% payment at all. Then, now I go into a bit of detail. Due dates for issue of notice, intimation, notification, approval order, sanction order, filing of appeal, furnishing of returns, return statement, applications, reports, any other documents, and any compliance by the taxpayer, including investment in savings instruments or investments for rollover benefit of capital gains under Income Tax Act, Wealth Tax Act, Prohibition of Benami Property Transaction Act, Black Money Act, STT law, CTT law, Equalization Levy law, Vivad Se Vishwas law, where the time limit was expiring on 20th March 2020, 20th March 2020, now it is to 29th June 2020, shall all be extended. I now move to talking about the GST. Last date for filing March, April and May 2020 returns, March, April and May 2020 GST returns, and also composition returns all are being extended to 30th June 2020. Of course, in the case of GST, I say 30th of June, but because of the earlier given staggering of dates, different staggering dates will be applicable, but all of them end of June. So 30th of June is the date I am reading out, but specific regions will get 27, 29 or 30, like that. That will be part of the note that you will get. Particularly for companies which have less than 5 crore turnover. For companies which have less than 5 crore turnover, no interest, no late fee and no penalty will be charged. For bigger companies, which is over and above the 5 crore, late fee and penalty, but only interest at a reduced rate of 9% thereafter will be charged. No late fee and penalty, but interest will be charged at a reduced rate of 9%, and that's for only the bigger companies. Majority of those companies which come under 5 crore or below have no interest, no late fee and no penalty whatsoever. Then the last under GST which I want to underline is the date for opting for composition scheme is also extended to 30th June 2020. GST scheme Sabka Vishwas, that had a last date which was again an extended date, but last date of 31st March 2020. Sabka Vishwas was the scheme for settling disputes in the indirect tax regime. That got concluded once in January, but it was extended to 31st March 2020. Now we are extending even Sabka Vishwas to 30th June 2020. And during this period, people who are going to pay shall not have any interest levied on them. Irrespective of the amount that is under dispute, no interest will be levied if you pay up to 30th June 2020. The last point on central excise and customs related matter is what has been said in Hindi by MOS now, which I did not mention earlier. I'd like to say that now. During this period, although there is lockdown, we do not want to put any exporter, importer to be in difficulty because many raw materials are coming or going. We do not know. We do not want to upset anybody in the process, and therefore customs clearance at least till 30th June 2020 will operate 24/7. Customs will be doing its duty as an essential service even during this period up to 30 June 2020, 24/7. I now move to Ministry of Corporate Affairs related company provisions and their regulatory compliance related matters. In respect of the MCA registry, MCA 21 registry, in respect of the MCA 21 registry, there is a moratorium issued from 1st April till 30th September 2020. I repeat, in respect of MCA 21 registry, there is a moratorium being issued 1st April onwards till 30th September 2020. There shall not be any additional fees for late filing. Also, for holding board meetings, we are relaxing it by a period of 60 days till the next 2 quarters. I repeat this point. There is a mandatory requirement for holding board meetings. We are relaxing it by a period of 60 days. And this relaxation is till the next 2 quarters. I hope that's plain. The next one, applicability of the Companies Order 2020 shall be made applicable from the financial year 2020-2021 instead of 2019-20. So the applicability of the Companies Auditors Report Order, Companies Auditors Report Order 2020, which was supposed to have been come into force for the year 2019-20 itself, is now being shifted to be effective only for the year from the year 2020-21 and not to 2019-20.
आप देख रहे हैं नेट्रिक न्यूज, साहस सच कहने का।